Hey everybody, it's Mark, DoctorDeadwax, and it's time for another video. Today I'm going to do a response to my own January subscribers contest, which has been dragging on for months because I've been sick and just not up to dealing with it, and I wanted to make my own response too, so this is my own response, and I'm going to do the draw in a couple days, so if when you watch this you still want to do an entry, go ahead, because you still have time and it'll still count. But the concept was show the best thing music related that you got in 2013. Just one thing. And it didn't have to be a record, but it could be a record. And if it was a record, it didn't have to be from 2013. It could be from any point in musical history. People showed turntables and guitars and all kinds of interesting stuff. There's amazing, I think about 30 amazing responses to the contest. So I wanted to do my own, and so I'm going to now. So I'm going to have a left-handed brewing milk stout. This is the non-nitro version. Roger Coleman turned me onto this beer, and it's pretty fantastic. I have to say, the left-handed brewing stouts are some of my favorites. We'll do a little bit of a cascade here for Chris down on the farm. You know, it's just horses, so the cascade is fascinating for Chris. So anyway, let's get to it. So again, the idea was to show one thing, and this is the one thing I'm going to show. Now this isn't from 2013, this is from 2012. It's something that a lot of people in the BC know about, several people own. This is Schematics for a Blank Stare Acid Rain, and for me this is the best thing of 2013 by far, and I'll show you why. I don't know, I like the Blake sleeve. I hate the ripping plastic. That's a very sharp ear sound. So Acid Rain, the album from Schematics for a Blank Stare, and that band is from Jeff Greer. He's a member of the BC, and this record was put out by David Sequoia Flame. He ponied up the cash to release it, and the artwork for the Bandcamp release was amended or worked on by Nathan Morales, Turntable Currents. So it's got some cool artwork. This is, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I think this is the best release by a member of the DC on vinyl to date. This is a strong record. It's not a perfect record by far, but it's interesting, and it's live, and it's it has Geist. It has spirit. So while it might lack polish, or it has an air and an energy to it that is it's real, and I really like it. I enjoy spinning it. I've spun it for friends of mine. I've spun it on a $250,000 system. It holds up. I mean, it's not an audiophile grade recording, because I mean it's done by, you know, guys in their garage, but it doesn't fall apart on that system the way records that are released by like huge bands do. So I mean, it has something going for it, and it's that kind of very few takes, one take, you know, it's not over edited, and it's great. I just love it. I listen to it with some frequency, and I really enjoy it. So when I got the record, I was just totally blown away, because the first thing I do before I throw a record on the turntable, and this is what for me makes it the best release of the year by far, or the best thing I came across by far, because I was totally blown away by what David did. But this is probably gonna never pop, but here in the dead wax it says, "For you, Dr. Deadwax." And I almost I was a little moved emotionally when I saw that. David, what an incredibly generous act that was to put that in DeadWax, and it was really very touching. And to see my name in DeadWax, because I just love DeadWax, you know, that was just wonderful. And just so special to me. And when I showed it to my wife, she was blown away. And anyways, it was a very nice gesture and very touching to me. So, I mean, this is my favorite thing from 2013 because my name is in the DeadWax, and there's no way I ever thought in my life that my name would appear in the DeadWax of a record. On the other side of the record, it says, just if we can get it to show, it says, and this will take forever to show, but at least the other side shows. It says, "Thank you for buying me," which is awesome. There it is. So, anyway, so this is my best of 2013. Might be one of my best of anything ever's. I have this copy, and I have a second copy. I got 2 copies from David, and my other copy's sealed. And you know, like I said, this sounds good. It's got some great musically. It's you know, it's got a funky groove to some stuff, jazzy groove to some stuff, Rhodes. It's got lots of fuzz guitar. It's got atmospherics. It's all instrumental. It's a really good listen. I cannot recommend it enough. David still has these for sale. I think they're, I don't want to say the wrong price, but I think they're like $12 each. And this is you know, if you live in the United States and you can get this delivered to your door for $16, this is a fucking steal. And I know that Jeff has a second record out now that David is also selling. David didn't press that one, but Jeff did. But I know David's selling them. So if you don't have this yet, you should really think about picking it up, and not just for the DeadWax. It's a really strong album. Has a library feel to it at times too. Little bluesy. It's got this wonderful ebb and flow, and it's all over the place, and it's unique. So great music, Jeff. I can't say it enough. I've talked about it before. I'll talk about this record again. It deserves to be talked about. It deserves to be in every member of the BC's hands. So cheers, David. Thanks for putting my name in the DeadWax, man. It's fucking awesome. So, and that's it. In a couple days, I'll come back and I'll do the draw for the contest. And have a great day, everybody. Keep the record spinning.